Hi guys, my name is Christian and today it's review time! So I was browsing through Gearslots a couple of weeks ago. You know Gearslots, the wonderful place where all questions can be answered, except the ones that you actually ask. Anyways, I saw an announcement for a brand new plugin called the Crispytuner, and if it holds up to its promises, it will be a very nice and affordable option to the already established and often expensive tuning plugins on the market. So I downloaded the demo and I tuned some vocals, manually of course, and lo and behold, it was actually outperforming Autotune, which has been my go-to tuning plugin for years. So in today's episode, I will go through the interface of this plugin. I will also tune a track in real time, so you'll see how the plugin works, and I'll throw in a comparison with the Autotune tuned track, so you'll see and hear how they actually compare. So without any further ado, let's jump into the session and start the tuning. Okay, so here we have the session. Let's take a listen to the raw, untuned vocal track. Wherever you be, I will be. Wherever you go, I'll follow you. Through and through, I'll follow you. I'll be there waiting by your side. Oh, I will be by your side. Oh, I will be by your side. So as you could hear, these demo vocals are a bit all over the place, so hopefully we can solve this by tuning it. So let's open up Crispytuner and start the tuning. Let's load up Crispytuner. So this is what we'll start with. We have the first simple tuning page where we can choose the root and scale. This is G major. I'd like to put it in the right scale. This is the most simple way you can use Crispytuner. And then we have an advanced tab where we can choose the pitch range. If you are uncertain, you can just leave it on generic. I'll try it on the bass setting first and we'll see what happens. Here we can fine tune how the plugin will react on the material. You have transition time, and you also have tightness and the amount of pitch correction. But like I previously stated, I like to tune things manually, so we'll go over to the graphical side of things. We'll start by reading in the vocals. So you use this time scroll bar here to zoom in and out. And up here you have a couple of tools you can use. We'll start by gluing this together because that should be the same note. And as you can see here, I'll start off by not hitting the correct note, but that could make it sound a bit more natural, so we'll keep it like that. And then we'll just play around with the settings. Let's have a listen. Wherever you be. Maybe we should be a bit slower here. Only tightness. See if we can make the transition a bit smoother. Wherever you be. We'll split the end note here so we can adjust the glissando a bit more carefully. Wherever you be. Wherever you be, I will be. So you just have to play around with the settings to see what works the best. I will be, I will be, I will be, I will be. We'll revisit that part a bit later. And the same goes with this glissando. I changed the transition time and tightness to make it fit the original slope a bit better. I will be wherever you go. Wherever you go, And the same as before, I'll edit the glissando. Wherever you go, wherever you go, wherever you go, I'll follow. Wherever you go, wherever you go, I'll follow you. 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 And we'll see if I can follow the glissando a bit better there in the end. I'll follow you. I thought that worked fine. We'll move on. Through and through, I'll follow you. We'll revisit this part later because I think we have to change the range setting. So we'll move on. I'll be there with. So we'll edit the glissando as usual. I'll be there. I'll be there waiting by your side. As you can hear, as long as we are a bit more loose on the correction amount on the glissandos, it sounds a bit more natural, and you can correct the notes in between even harder if that's something that you like. I'll be there waiting by your side. So we'll print this first part and we'll go ahead and change the range settings because the vocals will now exceed the bass range. I'll follow you! And we'll fix the glissando. I'll follow you! That sounded good. We'll commit that part and move on. Oh, oh, oh. We'll move on. I will be by. I will be by. I will be by. I will be by your. So we'll split that note and change the glissando there as well. I will be by. I will be by your. I will be by yours. I will be by your side. And we'll edit that glissando as well. I will be by your side. Side. Will be a bit more loose there in the end because I think that's a natural vibrato. Side. That sounded nice. We'll go ahead and copy paste that first high part and move on to the end. I will be by your side. Certainly not the best falsetto performance. So I'm all over the place. See if we can improve. We'll probably have to push it a bit too hard, but that is probably better than being totally out of tune. I will be by. In this particular case, I think it's better to push it a bit over the top. By your Okay, we'll commit the last part and we'll have a listen on the final result. Wherever you be, I will be. Wherever you go, I'll follow you. Through and through, I'll follow you. I'll be there waiting by your side. Oh, I will be by your side. Oh, I will be by your side. Okay, I was actually pretty happy with the results, especially with how the vocals sounded to begin with. Let's move on to the Autotune and Crispytune comparison. Wherever you be, I will be. Wherever you be, I will be. Wherever you go, I'll follow you. Wherever you go, I'll follow you. Through and through, I'll follow you. Through and through, I'll follow you. I'll be there waiting by your side. I'll be there waiting by your side. Oh, I will be by your side. Oh, I will be by your side. Oh, I will be by your side. I will be by your side. Okay, that's it for today's episode. Hopefully you thought that this was helpful and you might considering giving me a thumbs up. And if you like this kind of content, hit subscribe and I'll see you around.